Thought I'd just do a quick video to show what it's like for a day in the life of an anaesthetist aboard the Global Mercy. Enjoy. Nurse looking after my patient at the moment, so just going to see my post-ops from yesterday. So just seen my post-ops. The two kids, the kid with the snake bite is doing really well despite his clonidine overdose. So that's good news. He's lying comfortably, he slept all night like a charm. And just playing on the iPad now, lying in bed waiting for that graft to take onto his groin. Onto his groin before they disconnect it, so he's got a free arm. And the other kid doing really well too, so that's good. Always very satisfying. This is the low care ward, but these are the beds they have. So they're basically double deckers because the bottom bunk is where the carer sleeps and the top bunk is for the patient. Super cool. Yeah, yep. Ready for the next. Lunchtime with our surgeons.
That's it.
Stealing a quick bite in between hernias, eh, man?
That's it. Absolutely.
Looking good today. Everyone rocks up around the same time. It's a happy place. And the view out the window, the ships in the harbour, beautiful. So next case today is a big lip squamous cell carcinoma. So they're going to chop that out and then they're going to do a flap, taking the bottom lip like that, rotating it around up to the top of the lip to fill in the big defect. All going well. Just had to go to the ward to do a nerve block on our snakebite patient from yesterday because his block wore off and he was quite distressed and not coping with the morphine. So got some help from Chip, our USA doctor. And back into theatre.
My name is Zainab.
It's a pleasure to meet you today.
I'm glad to meet you today. Yeah?
I hope you're feeling well.
Hope say you feel good.
I pray God will bless you.
I pray Papa God bless you beaucoup one, yeah?
And praise God.
I tell God thank you.
And do you have any wobbly teeth?
Come again?
Do you have any wobbly teeth?
No. You get any teeth where they at?
Do you have any pain at the moment?
You get pain right now, you feel?
And your surgery is all finished.
Your operation done.
Have a great day.
Get good day. Get fine day.
That's good. So just finished my pre-ops for my last patient. There's a guy who got Noma when he was young, and all this part of his top lip has been eaten away by an infection, essentially. Disease only seen in impoverished nations. So tomorrow the surgeons are going to take this bottom part of his lip, sew it up to the top. He's going to have a mouth completely shut for 3 weeks. Then they'll cut across and reform both lips. Quite ingenious. And just about to meet a couple of guys, a couple of lovely guys that I've met to go for a jog. First jog since I've been here, which is now 5 days. trying to fit it in just before dinner and before the evening meeting. See how we go. Bit of footage of the carnage.
Come on, boys, come on.
When I have no more string left to follow my knees.
So we've got our Thursday night meeting where everyone gets together, a bit of a worship service, a bit of an update on everything that's going on. And they start strictly on time. You don't want to be late. All the flags of all the different countries people come from here.
Dom, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's a pleasure to have you aboard with us. We've got some great questions, as you mentioned, some of which vary across the board from what God has taught you.
True North for Mercy Ships is not safe, affordable, timely surgery. Isn't that very important? Sure it is. Safe, affordable, timely surgery is extremely important, but it's not True North. Improving healthcare delivery systems in the continent of Africa, is that important? Of course it's important. It's critically important, but it's not True North. No. Our True North is following the 2,000-year-old model of Jesus. And as long as we keep that our True North, we can do all of these other things and expect at least another decade without serious mission drift. Why was I born? So, in my mind, Mother Teresa said to me, why were you born? Because I looked around at what Mother Teresa was doing in the slums of Calcutta, and it had a profound impact on me. The second question, Mother Teresa, so I told her, that's why we have that photo up there, of a dream that I had from reading Life magazine as a 14-year-old boy in July 27th, 1959, or the July 27th edition. And she gave me a gift immediately. The gift was she didn't laugh at my dream. You see, often when others share their dreams, we laugh at them. We think, what's impossible? You couldn't do that. What do you know about shipping? What do you know about medicine? You're from Colorado after all. She didn't laugh at me. She said something like, oh, that's a big dream. That's a great dream. In our theology and our understanding, we believe that God often uses pain to prepare for purpose. Where's your pain? That's a very strange thought for me. Men don't like to talk about pain. Western Colorado, you can talk about pain. I remember my father saying to me as a boy often, suck it up, get over it. Where's your pain? So I found myself telling Mother Teresa about this special needs boy, John Paul, who had been born more than a year before, but not 2 years before. He was a little kid. But already we knew he was on a different time frame. We didn't know that he wouldn't be able to feed himself. We didn't know that he would never speak. There were lots of we didn't knows. But Mother Teresa helped me understand that perhaps God had trusted us with John Paul to prepare us for purpose of a hospital ship to serve Africa. It gave me a new understanding of perhaps some of the purposes of suffering and perhaps some of the issues of pain. And it gave me a deep and lasting father's heart of loving and caring and providing for John Paul. Well, the third question was just as direct, just as pointed. What are you doing about your dream? Well, I hadn't done anything. I'd written it down on a yellow legal pad, that's all. But I hadn't done anything. And Mother Teresa helped me understand that many people's dreams die because they didn't take that step of what are you doing about it.
And it's time for ice cream at the end of the meeting. So enjoyed the ice cream, had a great chat with some of the people on board. Just about life and missions, and yeah, it's really cool. Unfortunately, our young chap with the snake bite has got more pain, so my block hasn't worked nearly as long as I was hoping. Just going down now to put a nerve catheter in and make it last for a few more days. Well, finally got to the end of the day today, and what is it? Nearly 11 o'clock. After the ice cream, had to go down and do a nerve block catheter for our boy who had the snake bite and the big graft, because he was complaining of pain again. I'm not sure whether it worked, to be honest, or whether it was truly the arm pain, because the block I did earlier should have still been working. It seemed to work beautifully at the time. He became perfectly comfortable. So yeah, a bit frustrating. Anaesthetists tend to just love it when we can go boom, fix the pain, take away the problem, walk out the hero. But unfortunately that's not how life always works out. And yeah, I mean, for this kid it would have been lovely to just pray over him, see his hand go boop, straight back to normal. But there is pain to be endured for the poor boy, and another surgery to come before he gets healing. So I'm sure there's a life lesson in there about that. In fact, there is. Don shared about that tonight. Quick little thought about the run. Going out, this is the first time off the ship actually. It's now Thursday since I got here Sunday. Life's been pretty busy, I guess. And yeah, just seeing, I mean, not that I've not seen poverty before. I see it every time I come to Africa. I've seen it in Indonesia a lot of times. But it still strikes you every time. Just seeing hundreds, probably thousands of people that I ran past who have so very little. The state of the houses, everyone just peeing on the sidewalk, the rubbish everywhere. People asking for money as you run past, and just realising, one, how ridiculously blessed we are in Australia, and obviously us. Yeah, with the jobs we've got and the income we make, and wrestling with, okay, so that exists, that's here, so what are we doing about it? Yeah, it's that age-old struggle, isn't it? What does it look like to be a disciple of Jesus in this world where there is so much need? And yeah, interesting stuff to think about. It was interesting going on the run, and a lot of people, obviously we're the only white people around, so they know we're with Mercy ships, and they'll call out to us as we ran past, thank you. And yeah, it's pretty cool to be part of an organisation that is making a difference. That yeah, I think I learnt Mercy ships have done over 120,000 operations since its inception. Which, I mean, it'd be awesome if it was more, but 120,000 lives changed, hopefully for the good, for the better. That's pretty cool. And yeah, tiniest little micro fraction that I'm involved in, almost nothing, but I guess for these kids today that we looked after, and yesterday, it's something. And yeah, I think when I look after the kids that are the same age as my kids, and you imagine what it would be like if your kid had those deformities, if your kids, if you couldn't afford the surgery for your kids and they had to go through life deformed, you know, often unable to get a spouse, get married, go to school even because they get humiliated and ostracised, and obviously their future employment. And if you can make a difference there, then that's pretty cool. Anyway, it's definitely well past time to go to sleep. One more day of operating tomorrow, then got the weekend, so looking forward to that. Hope you've enjoyed the video.